Welcome to the Ada K Show. I'm your host, Ada K, and I am a criminal justice major. I am also a deaf courtroom commentator, breaking down the gripping courtroom drama while providing full ASL interpretation, making justice accessible to everyone. Grab a cup of Java and let's dive in. Don't forget, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you love this channel, please become a member. How are y'all doing? Guys, we are so excited. Yes, we have. Are you ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. We have the updates. Yes, the updates are launching tonight at 7 o'clock, and I is all here for it, for Animal Crossing New Horizon. Unfortunately, it is nighttime in my world and everything's dark, but I am wondering, I'm going to go look. I don't think we have a hotel yet, but we are going to get a hotel. Nope, it hadn't happened yet. So I am excited, y'all. I am. I'm checking for updates. Nope. I don't know. Miss Honey is watching for me. She's on. I got 2 of them to do. But in the meantime, we got court. We've been having court all day. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, because we got too many cases popping. So way too many cases popping. So right now, let me get on the screen. My mouse is being a little bit on the squirrely side. There we go. And I got to get everything set up. And there we go. Hello, everyone. I hope you're good to be here. Happy to have you here. You are a blessing, and we love having everybody here today. Let me get the comments pinned. I have a video I'm going to play tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be entering into my day 8. Everybody else is day 9. I don't count the jury selection as a day in court, but we will be going into court for day 8 of the Uvalde Gonzalez trial. Yes, and let me tell you, it's getting pissy. It's getting spiffy in there, y'all. It is. My gosh, we started off with a voir dire. Everybody doesn't know what a voir dire is. A voir dire is when you have, I can close that now. A voir dire is when you bring somebody in so they can test, so that judge can talk to them and question, both defense and the prosecution can question them to see, wrong one, to see if they are qualified to be able to testify. And it's not working, honey. Oh, okay. Thank you, honey. Options, turn off. we have to shut down the device. And I got 2 of them. And then wait, I guess, until I've never turned off my device. I've always just put it in sleep gear. So let me talk to you about Brendan. While we're waiting for the update. Brendan Banfield. I keep wanting to call him Band, but it's Banfield trial. Today, recap. Now, cross-examination of Julia Perez Magalhães dominated the day of this day and yesterday, and the defense spent most of today pressing Juliana, the Brazilian au pair, who already pled guilty to manslaughter. Her message on FetLife, the BDSM site, where prosecutors say Banfield lured Joseph Ryan into a fake profile, whether she or Banfield himself wrote the certain messages, her memory kind of goes vague. There's a lot of gaps, which she repeatedly answered, I don't know, I can't remember. And your state's witness, girl, you got to remember. That's why you're there for. And if you don't give them enough, they going to give you the max. There it is. So the defense is clearly trying to undermine her credibility and suggest she was more involved than she's admitting. The Netflix bombshell letters have surfaced showing that Juliana has been in negotiations with Netflix about her story. She told the court she believes she and her family deserve something for what they've been through. This revelation gave the defense a whole new world, a whole new angle in this court, motivated her to shape her testimony for profit. Prosecution's narrative still centered in the affair plus murder plot. Prosecutors continue to argue Banfield wants to get rid of his wife and avoid divorce and be Julian's, lover. He used a fake BDSM profile to lure Joseph Ryan over to Christine Banfield's home, where she was found undressed and stabbed multiple times. Now, while Ryan was shot, a staging attempt gone wrong, Juliana's testimony remains the backbone of the Commonwealth's case. The courtroom atmosphere, multiple breaks due to the intensity of the cross-examination. Cameras are allowed, rare for Fairfax County, drawing national attention to the, explicit testimony, and it will continue tomorrow. So that is where we are, y'all. Hello, honey. Yeah, my everything's been weird today. So let's get into court while I try to update and get my new stuff for Animal Crossing to rise up. Okay, we've already watched some of it. We are coming in after lunch. This is where she really starts getting a little tissy. So I'm told. Here we go.
It's counsel.
It's just a counsel.
Okay, let's get ready to rumble, as they say. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you're coming from. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate having you here. You are a blessing, and thank you for spending your time with moi.
Your Honor, is it published to the counsel?
It's just a counsel at the moment. Okay. And to the witness.
The witness? Ma'am, is this the person that is your support and you're working with?
Say that again?
Do you see on the camera before you?
Yes, I can.
Okay, is that your friend Kate Brower?
It is.
Okay.
Do you want to make that Exhibit 62? Just
Yes, Your Honor, Exhibit 62.
okay.
And I'd like to play that for the witness.
No, if you want to approach.
sorry. Updating. Okay, we're going to skip some of this stuff, y'all.
Five.
Well, you have the date, so I would say.
I got to
think
work
we'll
on the
for it.
volume before I look
Do you-
at my
do you
update because I know
remember
it
the
just updated and I'm excited.
I don't remember date.
How many conversations do you have with her?
Depends. Sometimes more
Depends.
often than other times.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that. How many times have you talked to her?
How many what?
How many times have you talked to her?
I don't know.
Okay. When did you first meet her?
I don't know.
I would say back in January, February, I want to
January,
say.
February of 25?
Yes,
And you continue talking to her to
Yes.
this date?
yeah.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Last week, I guess.
Last week?
Yes.
Okay. And so how many times a week do you talk to her?
Well, I don't know how many times I talked to her.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said, I don't know how many times.
Okay. Do you talk every week?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, it's
Do you
not
talk 2 times a
there.
week?
Sometimes.
Okay. Do you talk 3 times a week?
Sometimes.
You talk 4 times a week?
Well, we have the records because I don't remember. I can tell it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I can tell.
You can't tell? You don't know?
I don't know for
You don't
sure.
have a guess of
I
how
don't
many
know for
times you've
sure.
talked to your friend?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, do you see what's on your screen there relating to the smart jail mail?
I see it.
Okay. And let me just slide it up.
Just for the record, so the record knows what she's looking at. So the picture was 62 that we just.
Yes, sure.
That she just saw. And so this would be 63, is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Defense Exhibit 63.
thank you.
These are a compressed version of smart jail mail communications.
Yes,
Do you see that?
I see it.
And are these the communications? You can see the ones that you're responsible for are the outgoing communications.
Yes.
Can you look at that first outgoing communication just to make sure that it's accurate and it's yours?
Yes.
Okay. And so that appears to be from January of this year. And those are back and forth communications between you and Kate Brower. Is that right?
Right.
And it says this is 100 that's on this document of 236 entries. Would that be accurate in terms of your back and forth communications with Kate Brower since January 28th?
Judge, I'm going to object at this time. If we go back up to the top of the document, please.
Could go up to the top.
Judge, this question assumes facts, not an evidence. There's a date range at the top of the document that necessarily limits the number of messages that we're going to see.
I guess the date range is.
I'm not sure I understand that, Judge. May we approach?
Yeah, why don't we approach?
Okay, there's a lot of documents that they've been reading into, reading in. Okay, so anyway, they have been bringing in a lot of letters. Before lunch, the judge was like, how many of these letters am I going to have to listen to? So everybody was tired of her reading the letters. Woohoo! I got the hotel. I haven't seen it yet. It's going through the yakety yak yak yak. Don't talk back phase. I got 2 of these to update. So right now they're side by, and they're discussing all of this. Hey, honey, I see you're online. Let me run over to my hotel real quick and see if I've got one. Yay. It's saying it's been saved on one, being saved on the other. Let me zoom for the court. And look at the look he's given. He's all like, he looks evil.
260. Ma'am, I'm sorry if I created some confusion there, but I'm asking for whether or not the 263 messages were from January 28th, the first message, up until October of last year. Does that sound right?
Oh, it sounds right. It's there.
Okay. Do you need to see any more, ma'am, in order to verify that these are your communications?
What is your question?
Do you need to see any more of this document in order to verify that these are your communications?
No.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is kind of boring right here. Let me,
From 24
here we go.
at 1:20 p.m. It will be identified as number 64.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you read that and see if that's a communication that you remember writing?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. And the highlighted area, can you read that to the jury?
Yeah, it says, now I'm sending a message because I'm talking to Josh, Matthew's friend, and each time he sends a message, he transfers 50 credits, which is necessary to send the message.
And ma'am, if you can look at December 13th, the Smart Jail Mail, 12/13/2024 at 9:25 a.m. Did you write this
Yes,
and you recognize it?
I do.
Can you read the highlighted portion to the, I'm sorry, Judge, this would be Defense Exhibit 65.
Okay.
Can you read the highlighted portion to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Yes, it says, yes, let's work together to achieve more things. After a while, when I'm back home, I'll work for a producer and write a book with my story, and maybe even make a movie. Make money, right? Lawyers, producers, everyone tells me to do this, that I have a talent.
Oh, I bet you do have a talent, boo. Uh-huh. Yeah, I said it. She's got talent. Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, if you could look at what will be marked as Defense Exhibit 66, March 4th, 2025, 2:41 p.m. Is this something that you wrote?
Yes,
Okay. And can you read the highlighted portion to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
yes, it says, what can you do, right? I had a video call with the producer who works with Netflix, and they want to make a movie, a documentary about my case, and he explained in terms of compensation, money, etc. Things that Josh had denied, saying that don't do that, right? Anyway, he wants to finalize the contract already, so when I live here, we can have the interview and everything else. But they want to be exclusive, so I can talk only to them. It's worth it. They want to pay because they want to talk to you too in interviews, and you share photos, videos, facts from when I was a child, adolescence, etc. Things for them to add to the movie. So they were thinking about $10,000, which would be around 55,000 in our money. Helps and it's good, but I want to negotiate. I want more than this because if I sign the contract, I end up losing other opportunities to make more money. If I talk to other producers, etc., right? We have to think, I know I can make even more than $25,000. It would already be more than 100,000 in our money, right? Think about our future. What do we want to do?
Your Honor, I'd identify this next item as exhibit number 67, 3/5/2025, 4:06 p.m. And ma'am, do you recognize this smart jail mail communication that you created?
Yes,
And could you please read the highlighted portions?
yes. It says the documentary film will be made regardless of whether I am here or in Brazil. It'll be an interview and everything. I'm still talking to them, negotiating. I want a higher amount, especially since my whole life will be exposed to everyone, right? And they're going to be making a lot of money off of it. We deserve something.
Okay. And in that instance, so these last messages that have been in the spring of 2025 appear to have changed their tone. Is that correct?
What do you mean in terms of what?
Well, they're less about I'm so upset. I'm in this situation. I'm feeling pain. I'm feeling torture. I'm feeling all those sorts of things. Brendan and I are still going to be together, which some of the older ones were. Or I haven't seen my lawyer. I don't know what's going to happen with this trial. We don't see any of that. We're talking about the future now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you're talking about the future and basically what the future is going to mean for you monetarily. Isn't that right?
He talks about it.
Okay. Is that what you're doing?
What I am doing?
Yeah, you're making a plan for how you're going to negotiate?
Eventually.
Okay. And I think your last words were, we do deserve something. Is that
Yes,
right?
it is right.
And what's the reason? Just give the details as to why you think you deserve something.
In my point of view, it's always been most about my family and what I've put them through, what they've been going through since my arrest and all this had happened, what they've been struggling with. And so my whole point was about helping them because that was something that when I was working before. And if they can have something to help them, I want them to have it.
Okay. But you're saying we, which includes you. Is that right? And
Well, yeah.
You deserve something. What does that mean?
Take literally the word we, yeah. That's me.
So what does that mean? You deserve something.
Judge, I'm going to object. It's been asked. She just
Ask
answered
and
it. She
answered.
answered it very well.
Overruled.
Ask and answered.
What does that mean? You deserve something.
That's what it says, the words, we.
I know that. What do you mean? What are
Also,
the details that are associated with making a
yeah,
statement?
also, okay, so also me in the future, yes.
And what is it you deserve something for?
For everything we've been through, my family and I, for everybody,
For being what you've been through?
for being through what I've been through.
Okay.
That is them.
You were charged with murder because you shot someone. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
And so why would you deserve something because of that?
Not because of that. I didn't say that I deserve something because of
Okay.
what I did.
I didn't hear any details, so feel free to tell me why.
I'm saying for after, when this is over, for me and my family. And again, for everything we've been through.
Okay. Now,
She's being a.
when prior to you accepting the Commonwealth's offer and accepting the story, were you negotiating with anyone prior to taking your plea?
Not that I remember.
Okay, I'm sorry, not that you remember.
Yes.
Okay. Were you talking to any media?
Not that I remember either.
Okay. Was there any talk of money with anyone, no matter who it was,
No,
other than people that you want to pay into your account?
no.
Okay.
I don't
So
believe.
this newfound interest in, a nest egg for yourself or money for you has come about since you pled guilty and accepted their deal, correct?
Well, that is correct.
And and I guess it took a little time to go out into the future in order for you to feel comfortable doing that. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, I was thinking about my future, yes.
Thinking it was a huge risk?
Is what?
Did you say huge risk?
No, I was thinking about my future, yes.
Oh,
That's what I
thinking about your
said.
future. Okay.
Yes,
And so that gets back to where I started. So that's just what this is about. Is just thinking about your future.
you can say that.
Okay. Well, do you say that?
If you want to put it that way, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Do you see the letter that's marked March 8th, 2025?
Yes,
Did you write that?
yes,
Do you see the highlighted portions?
I can.
And Your Honor, this is defendant 68. Can you read the highlighted portion to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
It says, I'm talking to this girl. She's an author, published books and everything. She even sent me her books to read. Her name is Kate. She works with the guy named Zacharias. We have video calls sometimes. They are the ones interested in making a documentary with Netflix about my case, interview, etc. So I'm negotiating with them regarding money, etc. Then they could help me while I'm here putting money in my account.
And is that the first time that you told your mom about her?
Well, that's the only message I have here that mentions her, so I would say so.
Okay. And the words say that you're negotiating. Do you have anyone assisting you in negotiating this?
No,
Okay, so it's just you on your own against the television people.
I mean, I had some people, I would say cellmates that talked to me about it, and they were more, I would say more smart about it, I guess, and telling me to negotiate and yeah.
Okay,
So I had people telling me that.
so you're getting advice, but you're doing the negotiation.
Well, I was the one texting, yes, but I was getting advice, yes.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I was the one texting, but I was getting advice from other people, yes.
Okay. And those are also on Smart Jail Mail?
Yes, should be. What, the messages?
Yeah, the people that you're getting advice from.
No, it's not.
Okay, how are you communicating with them?
I just said it was my cellmates.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. March 11th, 2025, Defense Exhibit number 69. Ma'am, is this something that you wrote?
Yes,
And the highlighted portion, can you read that for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
it says, I'm still waiting for my lawyer like a fool. He doesn't return any message or anything, call, visit, nothing. It's been more than a month since I've been trying to talk to him. Anyway, what can I do? I need food, but if depend on him, I will start first. I'm talking to the people I told you about who want to make a documentary with Netflix. The guy says he can send me some money to buy things now, but that he would send a contract through my lawyer for me to sign. But I'm not very confident in doing this because I'm talking to another company that they'll probably be able to offer more,
Okay, and it's clear then you didn't sign a contract, but money has been sent?
Yeah, to buy stuff, yes.
Okay, how much do you think that amount is?
I cannot recall the amount.
Okay, $1,000?
No,
$500?
I don't know.
It's close to 500?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
I don't know how to take this woman. She's a little perplexing to me. I mean, I think she's looking to make as much money out of this disaster as she possibly can. And she's hoping to get time served, which if I was a judge, I would not give her time served for this testimony. I don't believe this testimony is worth time served in my humblest of opinions. But who am I? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was expanded. My bad. There we go. What's taking so long? What is? I
What's
don't
on screen?
understand what all this breathing
Yes.
and
Okay.
delay is.
What, this is going to be related to questions relating to what you have there. Can you see what that is?
Well, I'm not so sure what it is, so.
It's a WhatsApp chat between you and Christine Banfield,
Okay,
okay?
This is
Yeah.
number 70 for the record.
Yes, Defense Exhibit 70.
Okay.
Do you see that, ma'am?
yes,
And do you remember on January 9th chatting with Christine Banfield on the phone?
I'll not remember the date specifically.
Okay, the date is the date when the email account was created.
Okay,
So I think you'd said she was up in the upstairs bedroom, correct?
correct.
And you were down in the basement?
I did not say that.
Okay, do you know where you were?
I said I don't remember.
You don't remember where you were?
I do not.
Everything is I don't remember.
And do you remember? Okay, so I think you had testified that you,
I'm waiting for her to break out in the song. I can't remember. Do you remember Michael Jackson? I'm waiting for it.
didn't remember where you were when the account was signed on, but
What,
This is
where, when?
when the account was signed in, was created. The email
Well,
account,
now I'm confused.
January 9th?
What?
January 9th?
Oh, okay. I'm confused just about what you just said.
Okay, we previously talked about setting up the email account, and you
Right.
indicated that you and Brendan did it, right?
Right,
And you weren't sure which room of the house, but you were below where Christine was, which was in the top level bedroom, correct?
yeah, we're always, yes.
But do you
alone.
remember saying that to me? It was just this morning.
Well, I said I didn't remember where I was in the house.
Right, but do you remember saying that the two of you were together, you just weren't sure if it was the main floor or the basement floor?
Yes,
Okay, do you have any clarity on where you were
no,
at this point? Okay,
no,
so, but you were chatting with Christine just prior to, the setup of the account, isn't that right?
well, I do not remember.
Okay, if this is before the setup of the account, you
A
were
lot of I
chatting with
can't
her.
remembers.
That's all I'm asking is what you have on the screen here.
I'm going to object. I don't think that she's answered that she knows that this is before or after or when in
What's
conjunction.
the objection? I really need one word objections from you. That would be very helpful.
I apologize, Your Honor. Objection is foundation, lack of
Okay,
foundation.
foundation, there we go.
Oh,
Object-
listen to the
object-
Well, I
judge.
don't
Listen to the
remember.
judge. Canone,
Okay,
I mean,
if
not
this is
Canone.
before the setup of the account, you were chatting with her, right? That's all I'm asking is what you have on the screen here.
I'm going to object. I don't think that she's answered that she knows that this is before or after or when in
What's
conjunction.
the objection? I really need one word objections from you. That would be very helpful.
I apologize, Your Honor. Objection is foundation, lack of
Okay,
foundation.
foundation, there we go.
Well, I think the foundation is this.
There
is
we
the-
go.
The WhatsApps.
Well,
which
you
have
want to
been
lay a foundation for it, that's fine.
For the question?
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
We previously talked about you and Brendan setting up an email account, correct?
Correct.
And it was on January 9th, correct?
Well, I'll take it for it. Correct.
Take your word for it.
And, well, do you dispute that it was on January 9th?
I'm just saying, if you're asking me about dates again, I don't know about date, but if that's what it says on the system, the history, I'll take for it.
Okay, well, I don't necessarily want you to do that. What I want you to do is remember it. And what one might do when trying to remember it is remember the times that you and he were together and who was signing into the accounts.
Mr. Carroll, is there a question there?
I'm just trying to direct her,
I need a question.
sorry.
Question,
you don't know,
please.
what day the account was set up?
I already said it before, I don't.
Okay. And you're not sure are you certain as to whether or not this is a communication that you had on January 9th?
Again, Mr. Carroll, if it's here, it is what it is.
Okay, so we can conclude that you had a WhatsApp chat,
Right,
and from there on after this, you don't remember anything.
gosh. No, I don't.
Okay. Let
She's
me
getting
switch
real
gears
irritated
here
if
and
you've
go
not
over something
noticed.
Hopefully that you'll know. Ma'am, can you see the slides?
Yes, I can.
that are before you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recognize those?
Yes.
Okay. If I told you this was January 21st, 2023, would you know, did you do this or did Brendan do this?
I would say based on what he did.
I don't know that, I'm not sure what you said.
I said he did.
Brendan did.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Carroll, just again for the record, is this a 71? Is it
This would be a presentation as 71.
the whole PowerPoint presentation?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, this is a FetLight message from January 19th, 2023. Do you recall that message?
Well, it's very similar to many other messages that were exchanged on the website.
It's very similar to what?
To the other messages exchanged on the website.
Okay. Do you recognize this?
It's very familiar, yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me, did you create this or did Brendan create this?
Both of us we still write basically the same things, I would say. Very similar ways and yeah.
Okay, let's try it this way. Who typed it?
Well, both of us use it to type.
Okay, so which one typed this one?
I can tell for sure. This one.
So you don't know which one of you did it?
This one, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. And if you didn't do it, then did Brendan do it? Or is it
You-
just your memory?
It's either of us. We were the only ones using the website to write messages.
Okay. And
So
what
one-
my question is, which one of the two of you, there's only two, which one of you did this one?
I can tell.
You can't tell? Okay. Now, at this point, when this one was written, did Brendan have his laptop or did you have his laptop? Do you know?
If we what?
At the time that this one was written, which I told you was January 19th, 2023, do you know if Brendan had the laptop or you had the laptop?
Well, we always had her laptop.
Okay, I guess I'm asking about you.
And I'm telling you, I do not recall if it was me or him.
You don't recall?
This one, I don't.
Okay. Do you recall who was on the laptop?
Again, either me or him.
Okay. Do you recall this message?
Again, the messages are all similar. If you scroll through all the messages exchanged, they're all very similar.
Right. But there were certain things that you would write and there were certain things that he would write. You testified that to the ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen of the jury.
Yeah.
Do you see any of the things that you traditionally would write when you were reviewing this?
I normally use some different words than he used to use.
Did you read this?
I wouldn't use I am without the apostrophe, for example. I normally say I'm. I talk different ways sometimes, like, yeah, but I can tell some stuff that I wouldn't say,
Okay.
like, dumb, like,
So your position is you just don't know.
I did what?
You just don't know
I don't know what.
whether you did this or not.
Well, I'm supposed to say for sure, right? So
Well,
I'm
I'm just
not
asking
gonna
between the
guess.
two of you in the plan,
Yeah, so
who did it and who didn't?
you're telling me to be specific with this message. I'm telling you, I don't remember which one of us did it. You see, if I can guess, I'm not gonna give you any guesses. I'm gonna just say, I'm not sure.
Okay, and just, I mean, I don't want to be misunderstood. I'm just trying to find out what you wrote.
Right.
And so what you're telling me is so far, you haven't written any of these things.
Objection, that's been asked and answered, and he's also mischaracterizing her answer.
All right.
Yeah.
As asked and answered, I'll sustain that objection next.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Can you see that one?
Yes.
This was on January 22nd, 2023. Do you remember that?
It could have been me. It could have been Brendan.
Okay. I appreciate that statement, but are you trying to remember whether or not you wrote this?
You're telling me to be specific if it was me or Brendan, and I'm telling you that I do not recall which one of us. And the reason is because we're always doing this most times together, and the words are very similar, and they're very all familiar. So if I can tell you for sure, I'm not gonna say again, I don't know.
Okay. And do you know who was using the computer?
I'm gonna keep giving you the same answer, Mr. Carl. It's either me or Brendan.
Okay.
Yes.
How about this answer? Or this statement that was put on the FetLife website? Have you read it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember it?
Remember what? If it was me, if it was Brendan, if
Do you remember the message first? And then I'll
Well-
ask you the question.
it was all the type of message, again, exchange the same kind of messages. It's impossible for me not to remember, but it's hard for me to say which one of us wrote those messages.
Okay, it looks like there are some of the things that you told the ladies and gentlemen of the jury that you would oftentimes be part of. Like it says in the second one, gagged. Don't leave marks on my face, I think you may have said. Are those familiar to you based upon those items that you testified to the jury?
It is familiar.
Okay. But you don't know which one, you or Brendan?
We both used those exact same words. It was, yeah, all the time.
Okay. How about this one?
What about it?
Do you recognize it?
Sir, with all due respect here, I said those things are all very familiar words we used with all the people we communicated So if you want me to be specific, again, I might say it's me, or I might say it's Brendan, and if I'm not sure, what am I doing? I'm guessing, and I'm not doing this.
So you're not going to answer my questions about specific pieces of evidence that I'm showing you?
Objection, she answered, objection asked and answered, objection argumentative.
All right.
I think she says she's not going to do this.
If you want to approach this.
Woo! Doggy, y'all, we getting in trouble. Honey, can you hear me, honey boo? I cannot find Russie, the little mole dude to clean up my island. I can't find him, and I'm looking for. It says Rossetti, the rescue service app on your Nook phone. Camel, I can't find him. I want him to clean. I don't want them to drop me off in a new location. I want him to clean my island.
Ma'am, do you see this message?
I do.
Was this you or Brendan who created this?
I wonder. I wonder if I have to go to Herb's Island. This woman's a little snake
I
to
told you
me.
I'll keep
I
giving
don't
you the
like
same
her.
answer because that's what it is.
Ma'am, do you see this message?
I
Yes,
don't like
do.
her attitude.
Have you read it?
I'm reading it.
Is it you or Brendan?
Well, you wanted me to tell you who is mostly likely wrote this, or
I just want you to answer the question.
Did you
Most
write it
likely.
or did Brendan?
is it valid?
Brendan.
I beg your pardon? Most likely what?
She's
The
playing
person.
games. She's playing games now. She's having too much fun.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't understand anything you said. You said most likely.
Okay, I feel like she's playing games and having too much fun creating drama, maybe for the future movie. But this woman is kind of giving me creeps. Sorry,
I'm
not
asking
sorry.
you if my answer would be valid. If I told you based on the message, which one of us was mostly like the one who wrote this, would be valid.
It would be valid?
Ma'am, I just need you to answer his questions, okay?
Okay,
All right.
Is it you or is it Brendan? Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
just ask the question again.
can't
please.
tell,
You can't tell?
can't tell.
And you don't know? Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
Ma'am, have you seen this message?
I see it.
And have you read it?
I'm reading it.
Is it you or Brendan?
Don't know.
Ma'am, do you see the next message?
I do.
Have you read it?
I did.
Is it you or Brendan?
Don't know.
Again, I don't know.
This is going to be a day of I don't knows.
Ma'am, do you see this message?
Yes,
Have you read it?
I read it.
Is it Brendan or is it you?
Okay, I should say for sure, right? Yes or no for sure, if it's me or him?
Is it
100%
Brendan
sure.
or is it you?
Okay, I don't know.
You see this message, ma'am?
I do.
Tell me when you finish reading it.
She was so good yesterday, and today she's just being a little witch.
Finished.
She's being a
Is
little.
it Brendan who wrote that or is it you who wrote that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
I said I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. She's not being as cooperative as she was yesterday, y'all. Just saying.
Karen, take one moment, please.
Okay.
This is interesting. Why is she behaving this way? Because his family's cut her off. His family cut her off. And she's doing it this way in hopes of getting back in their good graces by not really telling them everything. I don't know. He looks a little worried.
Ma'am, on exhibit 70 that I just showed you, 71. What? On 71, which was the screenshots that I just showed you.
Right. This one that's on the screen now is 70.
Yeah, this is 70,
Okay.
but the previous chats that you pretty much said, I don't know to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize that you told the Commonwealth that Brendan did 5 of those?
Well, just because I remembered something at a time where we had the interview, it doesn't mean I'm remembering the same things right now.
Okay, and when you said that, that was
Oh,
October 25th, 2024. Do you recall that?
When I
You
said
talked
what?
to Mr. Klingon?
When I said what?
That Brendan did 5 of those.
It was October,
October of 2024, when you sat down with
the
them.
first interview?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you recall that?
I remember the interview, yes.
Okay.
I recall
If I
part
show
of
you
it.
those messages now, knowing what I've just told you, would you be able to identify which ones you identified for Mr. Klingon?
Maybe, maybe not. Again, things I remembered when I told them, when I had an interview. It doesn't mean I'm gonna remember just right now.
Okay. Now let's go back and try talking about a specific date and see if that gives you any, and that's actually why we have 70 here. So these are digital forensics from WhatsApp. You understand that? And so WhatsApp is saying is that you and Christine had a conversation during
Okay.
that period of time.
Okay.
Do you want to look at it and just make sure you're familiar with it? Sorry, there it is.
Your Honor, if I may, Mr. Howard, can you zoom in on it, please?
I think if you put it in presentation mode, you can,
I'm sorry.
if you put your PowerPoint in presentation mode, it won't,
Yeah, he doesn't know how to do PowerPoint.
No,
You got to
really.
teach him. Presentation mode, boo.
Because I don't think you can zoom in unless he puts it in presentation.
Mm.
At the very, there you go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
Okay. So my question for you, and I understand you don't have a good memory on where you were and things like that, is when this conversation was going on, which is from 10:40 to 10:56, were you with Brendan in the house during that time?
Don't know.
I can say for sure. That you're asking me to be specific with date and time, which if I'm not sure, I'm not gonna give you that.
Okay. And then I'll just follow up with my other questions, which may end the same way.
Will in the same way.
Did Brendan already have Christine's laptop at the time that you were talking to Christine on the WhatsApp?
Well, how was the question?
Did Brendan already have Christine's laptop at the time you talked to Christine on WhatsApp?
Well, I can say for sure.
Okay. But that conversation, I don't know if you remember this conversation, but that was with Christine. Do you remember having a conversation with Christine on January 9th?
I already told you that if you're giving me a date, I can tell for sure. If it shows here to me that I had, so I had. But I'm not saying that I did because I don't remember for sure a date.
And once again, I guess I'll ask, where were you in the house when you and Brendan were together? Either during this chat, this telephone call, or before it, or after it?
Well, whatever time we were exchanging the messages on the website, FetLife, we were either in the kitchen, at the counter, or other times in the basement. And that was it, mostly,
Okay.
yes.
So FetLife, we're on to something else at this point. I was just talking about the creation of the email that kind of got everything started.
Right.
So would that be the same thing? That you'd be downstairs in the main floor or down in the basement?
Like I said I didn't remember before where exactly we were, but I would say so, because that's where every time was the laptop, would be either in the kitchen or in the basement.
Okay, so when you were working on the laptop with Brendan, you were either in the kitchen or the basement, you can say that.
Yes, so yes.
And that would be for the creation of the email. Now, in order to create the email, did you and Brendan talk about it as part of the plan?
Oh, are you asking me?
Yes, I am.
You're asking if we talked about it?
Well, so the email setup was kind of an important day. So did you talk about it? Was there any sort of a plan? The plan that you talked about mentioned, getting onto these.
Well, obviously, yes, well, it's
Okay,
part of
so
the
just
plan.
tell me the plan. Just tell me.
Tell you what specifically?
What was discussed and how did you arrive at the email that you opened?
Well, first of all, I was not the one creating it. It was Brendan and Christine. He used to have many different emails for different things. And he created a new one specifically to use on the website.
Okay, so you were there with them, but you didn't do it?
Yes.
Okay. Were you there during any sort of discussion about what, what email company you were going to use or what the specifics of it were, how would you identify it as something that was Christine's? Like, for example, what were the call signals of the email? Any of that sort? Do you have any discussion?
You're saying in terms of like if it's Yahoo, like Gmail, those things?
Yeah.
I can tell for sure no.
Okay, but my question was, if the two of you worked on this, what was the discussion leading up to executing this plan to open a Gmail in Christine's name?
I'm still confused about her question too. I already said the email was part of the plan because she had many different ones and she created a new one. And I'm lost as to the rest of your question.
So
I'm not.
My question is, and let me just see if I can say it in a different way. You start an email account, you first have to decide what email. If you're doing it by yourself, you decide for yourself. If you're doing it with someone else, you talk about it.
Yeah.
You make a plan. What was
Not
the
necessarily.
plan for this email account?
Well, not necessarily. If I'm not the one responsible to having all the plan in my head, I'm not gonna be the one responsible for thinking about what's gonna be. I'm not responsible for that.
So what are you responsible for?
I was there.
Everything?
After the account was created, exchanging messages. That was it. Was not my idea. As for the name of the email, was not what
Okay.
company to use.
Okay, I appreciate that. So you weren't the main creator. You were the person who was there. Were you the person that would manage the account?
Who would what?
Would you manage the account, like email and delete and clean the inbox?
Like I said, to exchange messages, both of us did.
So at some point you deleted messages?
Might have
Did you create messages?
wrote messages by his instruction when he was with me and changing things because he asked to change words or whatever. Yes.
Okay. And would you sign into the email?
Signing into the account.
The email? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm talking about the email account that was created.
No, it was normally Brendan too.
I'm sorry, I'm just having a difficult time understanding your answers.
It was Brendan
It
who
was
would access the
Brendan?
email.
And so you didn't have any access?
Well, I knew he was accessing it, but I was not the one logging in.
Okay, so you were logging in and he was doing the emails.
Say it again.
You were logging in and he was doing the emails?
I said I was not the one
Oh, I'm
logging
sorry,
in.
I misunderstood. Okay. So on this day when you created the email with Christine's laptop, do you remember how long you had it?
How long had the laptop?
How long you had the laptop?
I can't say for sure how long. It could have been minutes. It could have been hours.
Okay. Do you have any details as to how the laptop was put back into Christine's possession?
It was always either me or Brendan to putting back in her laptop, in her backpack. I'm sorry.
Okay, and so on this day, do you remember, was it put into her backpack? Was it put onto her desk in her office?
That day specifically, I do not remember.
Okay, so you don't remember where it was put, and am I right in saying you don't remember who put it in wherever it was put?
I said that day specifically, not other days I do, but that day specifically I don't.
Okay, so what would be a day that you could say right now for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury that you took her laptop from her while she was there?
Many times at night.
No, I'm looking for specifics. That's what you said you'd be able to do. There were other days that you
Yeah,
remember
other
that.
days when we were both texting. In
Okay.
fact, texting.
And can you give any more detail to the days that you're talking about?
Days I'm not. I already said before, I'm not good with dates, so I can't really give you that.
Okay. So, but you have details, even though you don't have dates.
Details as for the conversations that were always kind of the same.
Okay, but I'm
Exactly.
talking about details like, I went and took the laptop out of her bag by the door, or I went into her room and took it off of her desk or her nightstand. Do you have any details like that, even if you don't know the dates?
Details of what, taking her laptop like that?
Yeah.
I do have memories of that.
Okay, and so let's just go with those memories. What did you do when you took her laptop and Brendan was waiting for you?
How to bring it to the kitchen.
Okay, and would he be there with you, or would he be taking it as well?
A what?
Would he be there with you in the kitchen?
In the kitchen, yes.
Okay, so on this instance that you're describing, something that you actually have memory of detail, you took it from where?
Her backpack by the door.
Okay, so you went from the front door, what, about 10 feet to the kitchen?
I'm not sure how many feet, but it's not that far.
It's on the same level, right?
At the same level, yes.
Okay. And then do you remember in that detailed situation who put the laptop back?
It would be me sometimes, him again.
Well, if you took it, would you put it back?
Well, we always put it back in her lap and where we got it from, yes.
I'm not sure you answered that, but if you were the one who took it, would you be the one who put it back?
Not necessarily.
Okay, so there's no real detail as to, on this instance where you're recalling doing it,
Not
as
necessarily.
to what the rest of the.
Sometimes it'll take and put it back, sometimes it'll take you to put it back, and vice versa, yes.
So, you testified that when you or Brendan alternated posts on FetLife, it took place when one of you would leave the gym early, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and so the days that someone left the gym early, would those be the days when the laptop was taken by the person who left the gym early?
Yes,
Okay, well, I'm just trying to understand what you're saying.
yes.
Were there days when Brendan left the gym early?
Not sure what you're asking.
Well, if when either
Well, if
one
he
or
was-
one or other you left the gym early
Whoever gets home earlier, yeah, that's the person who would take it, yes.
from the gym.
Whoever gets home earlier from the gym, yes.
Okay, so that would be some sort of a plan that you've created between the two of you at the gym. Go home, do this, get it done.
Yes, basically,
Okay.
yes.
And so the days when you get home earlier, you're the one who's taking the laptop and signing in, doing
Yes.
all those things. Okay. And so every time that we can show when you arrived home from the gym before Brendan did, those would be days that you did the posting?
I would say so,
Okay. Is that what you're
course.
saying?
yes.
Okay, so there we go. We got a little bit of detail. How many posts like that did you make all by yourself after leaving the gym?
I don't know how many specifically.
Okay. did
I
you
don't
make
think it
more?
was a lot of those.
Okay, so 2?
More than 2.
Okay, 5,
Again, I don't know. I know it's not 2, but
10,
I don't know how many.
10?
Judge asked and answered. Sorry, asked and answered, Judge.
She said she doesn't know how many.
Oh, because she said she wasn't sure, and then I said 2, and she said definitely more than 2.
Well, definitely more than 2, but I don't know how many.
We wait for a question. All right, you can continue then, go ahead.
Okay. So we know it's more than 2. Let's figure this out. Is it as much as 10?
Maybe.
Ego, keep
Does that
going
seem
and keep
reasonable?
going and keep going.
Based upon your recollection of what your role was in this?
Maybe,
Could it be 20?
maybe,
Okay. Could it be 30?
well, maybe.
Okay. Could it be 40?
We're gonna go like this, like up and up and up, and
Well,
it's maybe.
so what you're saying is any number I say higher than that to try to figure out this number?
I'm saying maybe because
You're
I'm
gonna
not
say
sure.
maybe.
I already answered that.
Okay. So in your testimony, you stated that you were present, and we're moving on to Telegram, okay?
I was present what?
I'm just telling you that
Oh.
we're moving on to Telegram.
Okay,
When you testified, you said that you were present
yeah,
with Brendan.
yes,
Just bear
Oh.
with me. I'll get the question. And you witnessed him delete the two-factor authentication code on Christine's cell phone. Do you remember saying that yesterday?
I do.
Okay. And that Telegram required that for a setup. You recall that?
I do.
Okay. And that's correct.
That's correct.
Okay. What specifically did you observe Brendan do?
He had her phone, her personal phone, her cell phone with him,
Okay.
and he plugged in her phone number and received the code. And after he received the code, he deleted it from her cell phone.
Okay. And after he did that, did you ask him, why did you delete that from the cell phone?
Well, that was so she didn't see it.
Oh, so is that what he said, or that's what you're saying?
He also said that too,
Okay, so he told you that he didn't want her to see it.
obviously.
Okay. And that made sense because you didn't want it on the cell phone. Is that right?
Didn't want what?
That you and he wouldn't want that code on the cell phone.
Correct.
Okay. Now, do you remember when that happened, where she was?
I would say upstairs, maybe.
Upstairs?
Well, she wasn't in the kitchen, so I would say she's upstairs somewhere.
Okay, but when you're getting that two-factor authentication, that's not usual. That's something that's kind of unusual. So would it be that you might have a recollection as to where you would be,
Where I would be?
or where she would be? I'm sorry.
Well, we were in the kitchen, Brendan and
Okay. And where would Christine be? It's kind of a big thing, don't you think?
I. Well, yeah, she could have been in the shower. She could have been,
Okay. So you weren't worried about being caught working with her phone, waiting on a two-factor authentication?
no, he always knew when to do things.
You testified that you told Christine about the zoo trip a few days before February 24th. Is that correct?
Correct.
And were you scheduled to work on the 24th prior to that change?
I do not recall if I was scheduled, probably.
Okay. Was your schedule changed so that you could be there for the 24th?
Well, she was supposed to be at work that day, so I was probably scheduled to work that day too,
Okay.
because she would be working.
And so whatever your schedule was it changed? So what was the schedule before that change, and what was it after that change?
I'm not sure what you're asking.
Were you scheduled to work on the 24th before you found out that the zoo was going to be happening?
I think so.
Okay. And when, so nothing changed. You were still working. Is that
Well,
correct?
supposedly, yes.
Okay. But you weren't off and then they put you on for the work schedule.
I don't remember being off, that I was supposed to be off. I don't remember that, no,
You don't remember that?
no.
Okay. And who was it who made your schedule?
It was I would have 2 days off normally. The weekends I would be off, and sometimes I would work. When you have date nights, I would be working too. Could have been the weekend.
Good one, Jane, just for
Weekdays.
justice. Good one.
But normally
Yes.
throughout the
Yep.
the weekdays.
Okay. Now, let's move on to, you testified about a window replacement project.
Yeah,
And when did you first become aware of a window replacement project?
when he told me that that's what he was going to do.
Okay, when was that?
I can give you a date again.
Okay. So when he told you, was that the first time you had heard about windows?
As far as I remember, yes.
Okay. But you don't know when they were actually, when the contractors were met with, or there was talk of deposits or any
I
of
was
those
not
details?
present. No,
You were not present?
no,
Okay. And you were not privy to whatever orders for windows and however long it took to bring them there?
well, I remember when the people came in to change the windows. I remember those days, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. But, that just doesn't happen. You have to order them, you have to measure them, you have to decide how many windows you want.
Right,
Right? And this was a whole house job for windows, correct?
correct,
So it did all of the windows around the entire house, not just the bedroom that
Correct.
you're talking about,
correct.
okay? And so what I'm asking you is, you don't know when that process started, do you?
You're asking me if I don't know when the process started?
Well, let me ask you this way. Do you know when they first started looking to change their windows at the house?
No,
Okay. And is it your, it's your belief that he changed these windows in furtherance of the story that you've told them regarding catfishing?
he told me so.
What did he say?
That's the one that was on the police plan as well, to change the windows to be more soundproofing, which I don't know the name of it, but he had told me that was part of the plan too.
Oh,
He was
okay.
going to do it.
So another part of the plan. Okay, good. It's coming out. Do you, and I may have already asked this, but do you remember when he started planning for the windows?
I just answered, I said, I don't remember.
Okay. But you were included in the plan about windows, but you don't know when the window planning started?
Yes,
Okay. Now, you testified yesterday that you made 2 calls to 911, correct?
correct,
And you said one where Brendan Banfield motioned you to hang up, and then the second call, correct?
the first call, yes.
Okay. Did you attempt any other calls?
Not that I remember.
Okay. And so so the only calls that you made were the 2 calls, correct?
Yes,
And you're certain that you didn't make any other calls?
I'm saying if I did, I do not recall that.
Okay, so you don't recall. Now, let's talk about the telegram call with Joe Ryan. You testified that you were with Brendan and you made the telegram call to Joe Ryan using Christine's laptop. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did you just have the laptop or did you have the phone too?
I remember just having her laptop.
Where was Christine when you took the laptop?
She was upstairs.
And where were you?
Brendan and I, we were in the basement.
Okay, so you were in the basement. And so were you in the basement and you know you were in the basement? Was that because it was particularly noteworthy in your mind?
Can you say that again?
Well, a lot of the questions I've asked you, you don't have any memory of where you were. But for this one, you remember you were in the basement.
I remember that one, yes.
Okay, do you remember what day it was?
That was just a couple days prior. the 24th, I would say.
Okay, do you remember the day of the week?
Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. That's my guess.
Okay, and do you remember the time?
Was a night.
Okay, so in February, night starts at about 5:30. Do you have any more specificity?
February what?
In February, night starts at about 5:30. Do you have any time frame that you can put on it?
Would say a night, late night, maybe at 9 or something. That's my time frame I'm thinking about.
9 p.m. is when you
Yes,
made the call?
something along, oh, it was after that, I guess.
Wait, it was after 9?
I said again, it's my guess, yes. If you ask for a time frame, I'd give you that.
I just asked the time.
I don't remember the exact time.
Okay. How long before you made that call did you have the laptop in your hands?
How long were we using it before the phone call, you asked?
Or how long did you just have possession of it?
I don't remember for how long.
Okay, but it was before the call.
Well, yeah, we had to get a laptop in order to make the call, yes.
Okay, so it would be whatever time plus the time for the call
Yes,
that you would have had the laptop, right?
yes.
And with this particular situation, you seem to have a good memory of it. Who put the laptop back afterwards?
Who put the laptop back, I can say for sure.
Okay. Who took the laptop before the call?
Can't say for sure.
Okay. Now, on that same night, were there any FetLife messages that you sent?
Not that I recall.
None that you recall? So
No.
if there were, you don't know if they were before the telegram call or after the telegram call?
Well, I didn't be able to tell.
Sorry?
I'd not be able to tell.
You'd not be able to tell?
Yes, because I don't recall much of it.
I'm sorry, you don't what into it?
I don't recall it.
Oh, you don't recall it?
Yes.
Okay, okay, I got you. Other than FetLife and Telegram activity, did you or Brendan do anything else with Christine's laptop?
A couple of days.
Well,
prior-
I'm asking about that day.
Oh, that day specifically,
Yeah,
I don't recall doing anything else with the laptop.
okay, other than the Telegram discussion,
The phone call, yes.
yes. Did you, while having that, did you log into any of Christine's personal accounts
What do you mean?
while you had the laptop over that lengthy period of time for the call
Personal account of what?
on her laptop?
Right, but what personal account are we talking
No,
about?
I'm asking you. You would know. You were there.
Personal account? Not that I remember.
Would it be personal accounts? Would it be email accounts? Would it be any messages that you sent? Would you log into anything relating to what was already on her laptop? Anything like that?
I just remember getting on Telegram to make the phone call.
Okay, so the answer is no, I don't remember any of those other things that you said.
Yes, it can be that.
Okay.
Mr. Carroll, is this a good time for afternoon?
Yeah, I
break?
think it is, Judge.
Okay. Great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take our 15-minute afternoon break. Again, do not talk to anybody about this case and don't do any outside research.
Y'all, this woman is a piece of work. Oh, y'all, we don't have a whole much longer. This au pair is a piece of work. I would not trust her with my kids anywhere near my children. Bad, y'all. Bad. Y'all. She ain't having it, y'all.
All right, are we ready for the jury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What do y'all think? I think this woman is a wee bit on the cray-cray side.
All right, your next question, Mr. Kerr.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon again. Did you or Brendan access any of Christine's actual accounts during the scheme, or did you pretend to be Christine on all accounts that you created and controlled, like FetLife and Telegram?
It was they were on the two of them,
Just two?
the Telegram account and the FetLife account.
Okay. And that's all the messaging that you were part of?
Yes,
Telegram and FetLife?
yes.
Okay. The email account that came first, do you remember having any involvement other than being next to Brendan and setting it up?
No,
Did you have any involvement in that email account after it was set up?
no.
Who maintained, for example, emptying the inbox or emailing someone?
Brendan?
Okay, so that was Brendan.
Yes,
Okay. And then you were on FetLife and Telegram.
well, both of us, yes.
Okay, for the ones that you remember. Do you know, in your plan with Brendan, if he was emailing anyone on that account?
Which account?
The one that was set up specifically for FetLife and Telegram?
You mean the email?
Yeah.
I don't remember he emailing anybody. I was just receiving notifications from the FetLife account and deleting them.
Okay, so he was receiving notifications on the email account from FetLife and then deleting them?
Yeah,
Okay, on the email account.
yes,
Okay, and do you know that because you were there when he was doing it?
yes.
Okay, so how would that go? That he would find out about these emails and then take action?
What do you mean, how,
Well, I'm assuming that he would check the email while the two of you were together.
yeah, that's what he used to do, yes.
And would he show you and say, oh, I got an email from this email account, or how would that happen?
Well, it was next to me, I could see it, the notification from FetLife.
Okay. And that notification on the email was something that he would be looking for because he doesn't want that FetLife to come up?
What do you mean?
Well, Christine's account was created, it wasn't an account that she knew according to you guys, right?
I'm not sure where we're going.
I'm not, what did you just say?
You need to rephrase your question, please.
Okay. The email that was created to look like Christine's account. Isn't that correct?
Yes,
Okay. And that's what you said the plan was to, when you set it up, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So what would the deleting the FetLife messages mean if it's not an account that she would know that she has?
Well, then we need to ask our client. I can speak for him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you two were in this together and you
Well, yeah,
talked
but
to you about it and,
talking to me is one thing, but he doesn't need to tell me step by step what he is doing on his own.
yeah, no, it appears that he didn't. Were the emails, did you see any of the FetLife emails?
I never opened them to read, no.
Okay, so you were on the email, you just didn't look at what they said.
Well, I can see from here, yes.
Okay, so it was when he was holding whatever device.
The one he was what?
You would see that because it would come onto whatever device he was holding.
Well, a laptop, yes,
Okay, so it would be on Christine's laptop.
yes.
Okay, and other than, important days like setting up the email account, were there regular times that you guys would just grab the laptop?
No,
Okay, but you're saying that that would be where you would see the FetLife messages?
well, and at the same time, the FedLife website, yes.
Okay, so on the laptop, they'd come over email, FetLife messages, and then on the FetLife website, you'd get FetLife messages too.
Well, yes.
Okay. Let's talk about February 23rd. The night before. Can you just kind of walk us through what you did during the evening of February 23rd?
Well, I think I might have gone to the gym at some point that day.
You know what time?
I would say evening.
Okay.
That's my guess. Would be.
And the gym records would show that you went there and came back?
Well, the gym just shows when you first come to the gym. When you leave, doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So you don't know what time you left.
Do you know when you came home?
No, not the time specifically. No.
Okay. And was it after you left the gym and you came home that you took Christine's device?
Well, did I say anything that I took her device? I didn't say anything about it, did I?
Well, wasn't that the plan, that the device was taken and you said either one of you would do that?
Well, but I'm confused with your question though.
Well,
You're confusing
Okay.
me, Boo.
who took Christine's device that night?
Well,
Yeah.
you're saying,
Who?
Foundation, okay. Foundation to which device, I guess.
Okay. Did you take any of Christine's devices that night?
I don't remember taking her device, no. Maybe her laptop, if,
Okay. Well, I'd consider that a device.
well, yes.
So you took the laptop, correct?
Well, you're saying it.
I'm asking you a question.
And I'm not sure I understand your question.
Did you take the
Oh,
laptop?
bull crap.
Well, might have.
Okay, February 23rd was, in the grand scheme of the calendar of this case, a pretty important night. Don't you
Yeah.
agree?
Yes.
And my guess is this night probably ran through your head for a long time. Is that correct?
Can say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all I'm suggesting is an important night like this, you'd know what you did.
Yeah.
So which
Yeah.
device did you take?
Well, it wasn't her laptop.
It wasn't her laptop?
Her laptop.
Oh, it was her laptop. Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. And where was Christine at the time?
Again, every time we took her laptop, she was in the house and was upstairs.
Okay, she was in the house and mostly upstairs?
Well, upstairs, yeah,
Upstairs.
not mostly, yes.
Okay, can we get more precise?
Precise in terms of what?
Where?
In the master bedroom?
Was that where she was?
Yes.
Okay, and where did you get the laptop from?
Backpack.
And where was the backpack located?
It was always by the door. I don't remember she leaving her backpack anywhere else.
Okay, on February 23rd, her laptop was by the door prior to you taking it?
Well, in the backpack, yes.
Okay, so when you took it, approximately what time was it?
I can't tell you what time it was because I don't remember specifically.
Okay, would it have been nighttime?
I guess.
Okay, and other than taking her laptop, what were you doing with her laptop while she didn't know you had it?
Why she did what?
What were you doing with it when she didn't know you had it?
Well, Brendan and I would maybe texting.
Okay, and you would use the laptop to text on what app?
It was not an app, it was a website.
Okay, website, which
It would
website?
be either FatLife or Telegram.
Okay. And so, so do you know who was texting on the laptop at that time?
Not specifically, because I was making we were making the lunch for the next day
Okay,
also.
so who was making the lunch?
Brendan helped me make the supposedly lunch.
Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Did
The
you
lun-
make a lunch or did you not?
Well, yes, we
Okay.
did make the lunch, yes.
What did you make?
The sandwich, turkey sandwich,
A turkey sandwich?
yes.
Okay, so that went pretty quickly. What were you doing then with Telegram? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're taking someone's device, you're trying to get it back as quickly as possible. Am I right?
Yeah,
Okay, so are you sure that you would make a lunch after you took the laptop?
well, I can tell you for sure that Brendan always knew when she was coming up downstairs. He always knew it. We
Okay.
can hear the creaking of the stairs or the master bedroom floor creaking when somebody's walking up. So we can pretty much tell if somebody or she was coming downstairs.
Okay, so that wasn't really an answer to my question, but you weren't concerned about being surprised by her using her laptop. Is that correct?
I mean, I was always concerned, but I trusted Brendan too.
Okay. So, were you ever caught with the laptop when you shouldn't have had it?
If I ever what?
Were you ever caught with the laptop?
Come
when you
on,
shouldn't
woman,
have had it?
really?
No,
Okay.
Yes, I bet you were.
Did you ever have a close call where it was put back before she came down?
not that I remember.
Not that you remember?
For the laptop, no.
Okay. Oh, would the phone be different?
No.
Okay, what else would there be?
When Brendan and I were doing something in the kitchen.
Okay, but so what we were talking about close calls in terms of her discovering
Oh,
your
no,
behavior?
no.
Okay, so there was nothing like that?
That I'm aware of, no.
Okay, so let's go back to February 23rd. You got back from the gym, you made a turkey sandwich, you prepared it for the next day, and then you used the laptop to do what?
I think we're mostly, well, because we were about to text Joe or something.
You were supposed to ask Joe something?
Text, not
Text.
ask.
Okay, and your testimony, you talked to him previously, right?
To them who
To Joe,
previously of what?
previous testimony.
Previous to what?
Previous testimony, you testified that you talked to Joe.
Language is
On the-
becoming a
yeah.
barrier, y'all.
On the
Correct.
phone call, yes.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
did that happen?
The phone call?
Yeah.
I already answered. It was a couple days prior.
Okay. Well,
I can tell
definitely
you the
said
exact
that,
date,
you
but I
don't
know it
the
was
date.
the same week. But I can tell you for sure, like the date.
Okay. Well, we're talking about February 23rd now. So when you had the laptop in your possession, what were you saying to Joe?
I think the telegram was mostly open on the screen, and I was around the kitchen, and Brennan was there too. And I'm not saying I was the one texting, I'm saying we're mostly doing that on the laptop. The telegram was open.
I apologize, but can you run through that again? I don't even think I understood what you said.
You'll forgive me if English is not my first language, but what I said is that I was there and Brennan was too. And we're doing other things in the kitchen, and you'd also have access to her laptop the same way as I did.
Okay. And did you see Brendan on the laptop?
Yeah,
Okay. What time was that?
I would say a night, I would say.
Okay. What time did you make the lunches for the next day?
It was also around that time, I guess.
Around,
I mean, you're telling me to
Around
be
the time
specific
of
with
the
time, I can't do specific time.
okay. And do you remember when you got the laptop back to Christine?
No,
Do you remember when it was put back into her bag or wherever you got it?
well, we always return to where he was.
We're always what?
We always returned to where he was.
Okay. And who returned it that night?
Well, yeah.
I said who?
Oh, I don't remember who.
Okay. Was it you?
I just said I do not remember who.
Okay. And do you remember, if you don't know the messages, how many messages were sent?
I don't know how many messages were sent.
Were there any messages that you were responsible for, either in wording or sending or?
Well, I was responsible for a few of them, but I can't tell you now off the top of my head.
So you were responsible for a few of them on February 23rd?
Yeah, it is, Jane.
I know I was responsible for the morning, the 24th, yeah, but the 23rd, I'm not really sure.
Okay. You just don't remember that night?
I'm saying I don't recall myself typing out the messages. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Do you remember Brendan typing out the messages?
Well, he was here, I was on the counter on the other side, so I can't really tell you what he was texting or who or what. I can't tell you that.
Okay. And you didn't ask him since you were kind of in a plan together?
Not really, not that I remember asking, no.
I mean, were you feeling agitated or worried about what was going to happen the next day?
Of course, yes.
Okay. And so I would think you would want to know what those messages were that kind of set up what your next day was going to be.
Maybe he did tell me, but if it's not something you remember, I can tell you something I did not remember.
I'm sorry, did you say?
If that's something I did not remember, I can't tell you.
Okay, so your answer is, I don't remember.
Put it that way, yeah, okay.
And you talked about having problems
Do we need the Michael Jackson song? Do you remember?
with your brain in trauma
Come for
before?
break. Be
Well, I
right
didn't
back.
have problems, but I said that's what happens to people when they have trauma, yes. They go through trauma, that's what happens, yes.
Okay. Would you not remembering anything before the trauma
Maybe, it's possible.
cause you to not remember anything?
It's possible, yes. I took some trauma classes in jail, so I've learned quite a
Oh,
bit.
okay. Has
It's
anybody
possible.
has anybody with a medical degree ever advised you or checked you out for that?
No, I guess they have some knowledge in the subject, and that's why they talked about it in the jail.
Do you know where Christine's desk is located in the bedroom?
Christine is what?
Her desk was located in the bedroom.
Desk?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a desk in the bedroom, yes.
That's what I'm asking. Do you know where it's located?
Yeah, there's a fireplace here, and then this side of the bedroom, there's a desk.
Well, so let's just kind of look at it from the standpoint of walking in the door of the bedroom.
Yeah,
And we've seen it on some of the body cam videos. The bed is to the right, the bathroom's to the right.
yes.
Where would the desk be
To-
if you're looking in from that direction?
To the left,
Okay, to the left.
yes.
And the desk, was it on the far wall or the near wall?
So I remember the far wall.
The far
The-
wall. Okay,
yeah.
so you could see it after you take a few steps into the bedroom, if you look to your left?
You can, yeah, I could see it.
Okay. Did Christine ever keep her laptop there?
If she ever left her laptop there,
Did she ever keep her laptop there?
I wouldn't know.
Did she ever do work on her laptop, like work for Innova?
There was a printer, so I would guess she's done work there, but that not I have seen.
Okay. And I suppose you wouldn't go in there if you didn't otherwise have a reason to go in there.
No,
When you had said that you were taking depression medication for a couple of months, right?
Yeah.
So is a couple of months 2 months? Or,
it might have been 2 or more than 2.
okay. And did it help you at all?
Like I said before, it made me numb.
Okay. And was that a help to you or a hindrance?
I didn't like it.
Okay. Is that why you went off?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know why the name Anastasia 9 was chosen?
Well, the comment I remember Brendan telling me was that her middle name was Ann. That's the only thing I remember he telling me.
Okay, so Brendan told you that.
Yes.
Did you ever know, I'll withdraw that. You testified previously that you went to go get towels.
Yes.
Then you came back.
Yes.
But you indicated in that testimony you weren't sure why you went to get towels. Is that right?
That's what I said. Yes.
Okay, so you went in toward the gun safe, is that right?
Yes.
Now, did you go there to put the gun into the gun safe or take the gun out?
Supposedly take the gun out, like I said before, but I already had it with me.
I'm not sure what that means, I guess quotations, but what did you go into the bathroom to do and get towels?
That's what I said. He had told me to do it, and I did.
Okay, so he told you to go in and get towels.
Yes.
Isn't it true that the 911 operator told you to get towels?
Well, I can't tell for sure if that's something I don't remember.
You don't remember the 911 call?
I do remember the 911 phone call, but I don't remember the part specifically where the person told me to get a towel.
You don't remember the 911 operator saying get towels and whatever you can for compression?
Well, I would assume they would do it because that's the procedure, but like I said, that's not something I remember doing, the person telling me to do. I was not the one really talking on the phone call.
Wait.
Okay, that's not
Are
my
you
question.
saying?
You heard it though.
I'm saying I do not recall that part.
Okay. When was the last time
Do you
heard the
recall?
911 call?
Last time what?
You heard the 911 call.
While Brendan was talking to the person, the 911 phone call person. And I know I was there, but I don't think my mind was really there.
In your preparation with the Commonwealth, did you not hear the 911 call
No,
or see a transcript of it?
no.
Okay.
They didn't prepare you well.
Court's indulgence.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Chicken nuggets with chopsticks. I've been live all day, y'all, so dinner time. 9:00 at night. Honey, are you playing on the island? I'm not. I can't wait to go and decorate in a hotel. We're talking about Animal Crossing. They had the biggest upgrade in 4 years.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
I have no further questions.
All right, redirect. Okay.
In the end, y'all, this is not a guarantee for her. In the end, the judge decides whether or not she did enough to either have time served or have a reduced sentence. She's trying to get time served. If I'm a judge, I'd be going, you're going away for 10 years, boo. You didn't do crap. Crap.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, she's been in jail since 2023. Don't like your hair, boo.
So I'm not going to go back through all of the letters that the jail communications that you have looked at today. But
Sure.
I did want to ask you, Mr. Carroll showed you, I'm going to say approximately 70-something jail communications of you texting or letters. The communications that you saw and that you read from, is it fair to say that most of them were longer than the 1 or 2 lines or the paragraph that you read?
Yes,
And when in the communications that you were having and in the early days of your arrest and of your case, the communications in which you were expressing sorrow and sadness and despair, are those just the feelings that you were having at the time?
those are feelings that I had, and I still have it.
And Mr. Carroll asked you about the genesis of this plan or the beginning of this plan and what you remember about the beginning of this plan and this as the steps of the plan went more and more forward. Did you think that this was really going to happen?
I did not.
And Mr. Carroll also showed you a number of communications that you've had with a couple of different people with connections to the media. And when this is all over, when you get out of jail, when your case is over with, are you going to be able to return to work as an au pair?
I won't.
And do you have any idea what it is that you're going to do for monetary support for yourself?
No, I don't.
And do you have family in Brazil?
I do.
And are those family in Brazil going to be able to support you?
No, not at all.
So do you have any idea what it is that you're going to do for money or support
Poll posted. Poll posted, y'all.
or anything aside from what you might be paid to talk about your story with someone who's interested?
No, I don't.
That's your problem. You can flip hamburgers. There are people who did worse than you that can get decent jobs. Don't play the victim here. You're no victim.
Mr. Carroll asked you a lot about things that you might have remembered or not remembered while you were in jail. Is it hard to remember every single day in jail?
Yes. And sometimes we just know if you're being jailed in a situation. We try actually to push some thoughts out of our minds. We don't want to be doing that.
And is there a routine in jail? Is every day in the jail different and new and exciting, or are they all the same?
The same.
Oh, there's new and exciting.
Is it fair to say that you became frustrated with the defendant before you ultimately entered your plea?
Yes.
And did you expect the defendant who came up with this plan to help you with your defense?
I did.
And how did you feel about this as you got closer and closer to trial and he wasn't helping you?
I felt alone. I felt that he was being unfair for not helping when the whole point of him being in jail was because of his plan, what he had planned. And he was not the one paying my defense. And yes.
And we heard from these communications, we heard from your letters and from your smart tablet communications that you were disappointed at times with your attorney when you were trying to prepare for your trial.
Yes.
Did he visit you often enough to get ready?
Yes, it did.
And were you able to get through all of the 8 terabytes that you received in discovery?
I guess so. Yeah, he came to see me enough that we could go through some stuff. Other times he would go through some stuff with my other lawyer.
But, sorry.
Go ahead.
So on one occasion, you wrote to your mom and said that he came in with a laptop that wasn't charged.
Yes.
And actually, I think I remember Mr. Carroll showing us two such communications. Was that something that inhibited your ability to get through and to look at discovery in the case?
Well, yes, potentially, yes.
And so all of the discovery that you have looked at, what Mr. Carroll is insinuating, right, is that you used the Commonwealth's evidence to make up a story about what happened. Is that what happened?
It is not.
Okay.
I know he wants to make sound that way for his client's privilege, but it's not.
Juliana, how old were you when all of this began?
21, just turned 22.
And how old are you
Old
now?
enough.
25.
So is it fair to say that you're 22, 23 years old when this plan begins? is it fair to say that you're 22, 23 years old and you've fallen in love with your employer at the time that this plan begins?
Yes,
And your employer is older than you are, is that correct?
15 years older.
And he's a law enforcement officer, is that correct?
Correct.
And is it fair to say that,
Boo, your
As,
youth did not, Boo, your youth is not an excuse. You freaking knew exactly what the hell you were doing. I hate it when these young girls sit there and they flaunt and they flirt and they go and X around and hoe us around, and then they turn around when they do something stupid and getting in trouble. Oh, I'm so young and they're 20 years older than me. Boo. I dated a man 7 years of my life. I was with a man 22 years older than me, and I loved him and he loved me. And I was very young. But girl, I know the game. Don't be playing that crap. You came over here to be the uphead so you can hook your little claws into something that had money. Yeah.
as this plan marched on, is it fair to say you're far away from home?
Yes,
Where?
And
You chose to leave.
Are you away from your mom, your grandpa, your other family members of support?
Where?
yes,
And after you were
No
arrested
sympathy.
in October of 2023, you're how old?
23, I'm say.
So had you ever been in jail before?
No, never,
Had you ever been accused of a crime like this before?
never.
Too bad. Don't have any patience. Sorry.
And while you were in jail,
Not.
is it fair to say that you're still a continent away from your family and your support system?
Yes,
And is it fair to say that you miss them?
terribly, yes.
And is it fair to say that you were worried and concerned about what your future would be?
Yes,
No sympathy here, Boo.
And is it fair to say that you relied on Brendan and Tess
I did.
for everything at that point?
For everything, yes.
Now, that morning in the room, in the bedroom, you were asked about calling 911 on that morning,
Yes,
and whether or not you may have dialed 911 more than once. Is that correct?
yeah, that
You
was
remember
correct.
being asked that?
Yes,
Okay. When you said you called 911 accidentally, you called 911 in response to Christine saying, Juliana, call 911.
yes,
And then you said, Brendan gave you the cut sign.
yes,
And you said you hung up.
yes.
Did you put your phone in your pocket at that point?
I don't remember.
Do you know where your phone was?
I'm sorry, I'm going to object to leading
Oh, sorry.
four separate
leading.
questions for.
Leading,
giving them
sustained.
answer.
Fair. Do you recall where you put your phone after you hung up that call?
I can't say 100% sure though.
Do you recall if the pants that you were wearing that day had pockets?
My sweater had pockets. I think it was just a sweater. Yes,
Is it possible that you stuck your phone in your sweater pocket?
totally, yes.
Is it possible that your phone was knocking around in your pocket?
It's also possible, yes.
Sorry.
May I have the court's indulgence for one moment?
Yes, ma'am.
Juliana, I have one last question for you.
Okay.
Everything that you talked to me about yesterday,
Yes.
was that all the truth? Is that
Yeah.
the truth?
It is.
Judge, I don't have any further questions.
All right.
I don't believe
This
her.
witness subject to recall?
Yes, yes, she is.
All right. Ma'am, since you're subject to recall, you cannot discuss your testimony or this case with anybody at this time until you're called again to the stand, all right? You can stay right there for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long day of testimony. I'm going to go ahead and release you a little early tonight. Just make sure you have a restful evening. Stay away from sick people, please. Drink some water, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, okay? Thank you. Have a good night. No outside research, and don't talk to anybody, okay?
Y'all,
10 a.m.
10 a.m. 9 a.m. my time. Poor court reporter. She looks cold.
All right. Ma'am, you're remanded back to the custody of the sheriff. You can go ahead and go back. All right. Do we have anything else we need to do this evening? All right. And tomorrow morning, we're all set up for our witnesses for 10 a.m. start. We're good? Okay, perfect. All right. We'll see you at 10 a.m. then. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All rise.
Back to jail, boo.
Just one.
Y'all gonna go have some good loving talk. What do y'all think? What do you think? Oh my gosh, y'all. That girl got some hellacious problems going on. I am tired. Yes, I've been live since say 8:30 this morning. But I will tell you that from somebody whose ex-husband was in prison, and I learned about a lot about prison. Learned a lot. I'm going to tell you that this girl, man, they're going to eat her up and spit her out. Yeah, she, you know, yeah, that could be a waste of breath, but for now, got to be careful with that I say. But I will say that I do not have any faith in anything that woman says, and I wouldn't trust her as far as I could see her. I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, I want to hear your opinions. This is interesting, y'all. I mean, I don't know. I'm at the point right now where I think that the judge ought to just say straight to prison, boo, 10-year sentence, in my humblest of opinions, because I don't think that she did anything that's going to help her or help the case. I think she did nothing. What is your opinion? Waste of space? Not credible? Yeah, I don't think she's credible either. I think she's far from credible, in my humble opinion. I don't trust anything around her, to be honest with you. I don't trust her. Can't trust her as far as I can see her. I don't. Very passive aggressive, and the way she was very disrespectful. And I'm like, oh no, did I run into him? Oh, I found him. Okay, guys. Okay. I'm doing it. Don't get mad at me. The court's over. The update has happened. I'm going to see if it works, y'all. All right, give me a second. There's Rossetti. I've been looking for him. He's going to clean up my island. Oh, I'm here to greet all of the Brent. Oh, I need to get this off. We had an update, y'all, and the court's over, so there we go. Form them. Oh, reset service. Yes, I want to reset because I'm redoing my entire island, and I upgraded to 9,000 in. I hope y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me while I talk? Let me know in comments. I reset to 9,000. I did. I got the 9,000. Come on, quit talking to me. Tell me how much I need. Tell me how much I got to pay you. Let's hear it. Nitty gritty. How much? Okay, so I don't want those. Okay, wonderful. Yes, please. Oh, the entire island. I want it totally cleaned up. Everything removed. Yes, please. Oh, I can get 60,000 bells for the. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, my house is not infested with crawly things. Oh, come on. Yes, please. I want to reset. Entire island. Stick them in storage. Yes, please. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay! They're doing my whole island. Oh my God, that is so cute. Oh, it's all cleaned. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. I can start anew. Oh, y'all, Tracy would have loved it. My sister would have gone ape nuts over it. She really would have. Oh, Lord, y'all, this is so freaking awesome. Baby girl, you can come over and I'll open up my, now. Okay, how do I get how do I get to my, forgot one thing. I should have put something in my pockets because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Let me go. Y'all watch me run. I'm going to my house, I'm gonna buy you candy. Come on to my house, gonna give you tick and tick and tick. This is Animal Crossing. I haven't played it a lot because my sister and I used to play it, and well, she's passed, and I haven't been able to play it, and I don't have it. I accidentally did not, and I should have, and a lesson learned, I didn't do something I should have done. I should have kept one of the sheds in my pocket so I can access everything. So now I've got to go and get a shed. But I know where I can go get a shed. And then I have all those Cosmos for you, girlfriend. Got a lot of Cosmos for you. We got a new hotel. Oh, come on. But I got to get me a shed. Because I can't do anything without a shed. Kellogg. Nope. Everything in here I've actually owned. So I'm looking for a shed. Oh, wait, I need to get money. I only have 8. I don't have enough bales. I need to get money, honey. Yeah, look how much money I have, y'all. Didn't mean to do that. I have a lot of money in this game, y'all. Girl, I'd be richer than Trump if I had all that money. Look how much money I have in here. Y'all got a ton. I got I almost got $1 billion in here. I almost got $1 billion. Well, I think I can't have that much. Let me see. I think my pockets are full. Yep. Well, that's enough to get what I need, and then I'll deposit the rest. So what happens in this game is that you have to be able to build your own stuff and everything. And then once you get so far into it, I'm a couple years into it. But man, there's a lot of stuff that's not for sale. Come on, shed. That's going to help. Hey, honey. I'm going to get the shed so I can get out all of the, don't say goodnight, honey, because I need you to come over to the island in a minute. Girl, you wanted flowers. I got flowers, girl. I got lots of flowers. Uh-oh, where's the shed? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go get comfortable. It has been a long day. I'm going to find my shed. I'm going to get all my stuff. I'm going to find my stuff. Oh, Jane for Justice. What did I just miss the word shed? I got to find the shed because that has everything in it. Although it may be quicker just to have someone bring me a shed. Oh, I know, y'all. I'm looking. So this was a very interesting trial. I'm angry with the trial that we're watching because all the school kids died and so much could have been done to prevent it. And all of that wonderful thing. But this one here, it just goes on a whole nother level. A lot of wardrobes. I wish we could search. Yeah, honey, can you lend me yours? Bring me yours, and then I'll give you a new one because I know I have 4 or 5 of them in there. Housewares. I'm looking at housewares right now. It'd probably be easier for you to bring one. Lesson learned. You're going to have your island clean. Keep a shed in your pocket. Because that way you can access everything. Wait, did I just see? No. The shed holds all your stuff that you need to access. And unfortunately, I dumped it. Now, the thing that's really upsetting me about the Uvalde school shooting is the fact that you have police officers who are not maintaining or getting the training they should. You've got people training who are not ensuring that they should. And it's just a cluster bleep. Zeus, oh, I see a Twitter. We got somebody in Twitter. Open my island. I guess I'm exiting. I'm going to go open the island. Let me show y'all how that happens. Let me show y'all how we open islands. Okay. Signing off. We're going to go open islands. You're going to see something cool. All right, here we go. This is the town square with everybody. Then we're going to go up here, going to go all the way up here. Come to the front of the island where my airport is. Look at my pretty airport. And then Honey is coming over. Oh, there's Mr. Dodo. He's love him, Orville. I want visitors. Okay. Online play. Roger. Look at the little sweat beads coming off of him and the little feathers are fly. He's working hard. My best friends. Okay, honey, you can come over. I'm going to go out here and meet you. You know what, honey? I'm going to say this because it's nighttime and I can, and it's a different audience. And it's just us. In my humble opinion, he shouldn't be up there unless they're going to go after all of them. Unless they're going to go after all of them. Once she gets here, I'll go ahead. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight while she flies in. She flies in. Fly me to the moon. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a crazy day. I'm slapstick happy crazy. I only had 2.5, 3 hours sleep last night, and I felt great all day, and I'm just now starting to crash. So yay for me. Tomorrow morning we will be live tomorrow morning. Yep, you're going to see the hat hair because I keep my hats in here. Oh, I'm going to be live tomorrow morning with the Uvalde Garcia unaliving. And then, yeah, Garcia. Yeah, that's always fun. And then we will be figuring out the rest of the day tomorrow. We got several trials going on at one time. So y'all have a fabulous evening. Y'all are amazing. And we will see you in the morning. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I hope you have an awesome day. Till next time.